Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, May 8th. Oh, I see lots of green sprouting up. That's nice. My flowers are starting to come. Of course, so are the weeds. I have to get those too. I um, I have Josh and Kylie and Alyssa today, and I have to bring Alyssa to a doctor's appointment this afternoon. And other than that, I don't really have any plans. Go for my walk and enjoy the day. It's kind of nice right now. It's almost 60. It's 59. And it's supposed to go up to 77. So that's good. It's early once again. Of course, Kylie and Josh spent the night because Denise left really early this morning with Gary. But Kylie woke up at 6 o'clock and wanted to eat breakfast. Oh no, I just went to bed 4 hours ago. We're waiting. So, but I did get up at a little after 8 so she could eat. They want her to starve. I know they're used to, like, because she goes to school, she's used to eating at 6:30 in the morning, so I understand that thought. But I always remembered when I had a day off of school, I slept in. Especially when you're a teenager, you sleep the whole day. Josh is still sleeping. I probably won't see him till like 1 or 2 o'clock. Well, I probably won't see him because I'm leaving at 1 o'clock to bring Melissa to her doctor's appointment. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to have for breakfast. I kind of want oatmeal. I think I might have oatmeal. Of course, I've told you that in the past, and then I had something completely different. And then for dinner, I don't know. I was going to have pancakes for dinner, but then I thought I want to get my vegetables in. So the only way I'll have pancakes is if maybe I have a salad or something around 4 o'clock. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. When Jim went to Cabela's yesterday, he bought me my favorite honey roasted cashews. They're so good, and they were warm because they had just been roasted, and they were so good. And I looked on the app and I couldn't figure it out, so I probably ate maybe they're pretty good size. They're probably about an inch or so maybe in size. I think I ate 8 or 9 of them, and then I closed up the package and put them away because I'm going to use that as a little treat each day. I'm going to eat a couple of them each day. Just spread it out. You eat it, it's the same amount of calories, but spread out over different days. It's way better. That's what I plan on doing. I slept pretty good last night. Although the one time I got up to go to the bathroom, and I don't know what I think I was still kind of sleeping, and I was like falling over. I don't know, I think I was like sleepwalking. It was just a weird sensation, but I was fine, obviously, because here I am. I know that a lot of you, well, not a lot of you, but some of you had told me that that wasn't a hummingbird, it was a Baltimore Oriole. And I re-looked at the video, and I think you're right. I really am. I'm not disappointed, because if I can attract an Oriole, that means that a hummingbird will find it too. I was always thinking that, because like my regular birds, they never even went near it, because they just knew. But I think now that at least I know that there's a chance, I was just still excited, because I got a bird at my feeder, whether it was a hummingbird or not. And it flapped its wings like a hummingbird. But Carla Johnson looked it up, and she said that Orioles flap their wings like that too. So, and I did think it was a little big. I did tell you that yesterday. I thought it was a little big. But I have not lost faith. That could have been, you know what it was? Now that I'm thinking about it, it was my brother Pat tricking me, because he used to do that, even though he was younger than me. He used to play jokes on me all the time. Reminds me of a story of my brother Pat. Unfortunately, my brother Pat was an alcoholic, and that's how he succumbed to his death, was from alcoholism. He had cirrhosis of the liver. But he started drinking at a very early age. My brother Mike was 5 years older than him, and he would hang around with my brother Mike. And then obviously Michael was old enough to drink, and then you're at that age and you think, what's it going to hurt to let your brother have something to drink, and this and that. So they started drinking a lot. And Michael, I don't like to drink. I've told you that I don't know how to stop, so I don't even start, because alcoholism runs in my family, and you just really have to know how to control it. And Mary and Susie Susie didn't drink. Mary very rarely drinks. Denise hardly ever drinks. Once in a while she'll have a beer or a white wine spritzer. And you know, Michael drinks socially. That's about it. But I found out at an early age that no, no, because no. So I just don't. I just don't. I don't drink. But anyway, our next door neighbor, who was 10 years older than me, so that would have put her 17 years older than Pat. Always, she got married at a young age, and she married a very old man, because I think she was 20 when she got married, and she married like a 43 or 44-year-old man. I mean, he was like really way older than her. And so I think she kind of thought she lost out on her youth. And so she always was trying to hang around. She got mad at me because I didn't make her a bridesmaid in my wedding. You know, I was 20 when I got married, and 30 at that time was really old. So I didn't ask her to be in my wedding. And I had enough anyhow with my sisters and my cousin and Jim's sisters. And because I had my sister Sue was my maid of honor. 3, 4, I had 6 bridesmaids. I think I had a pretty good bridesmaid party. But anyway, back to my story. So Pat was always drinking, and there was a bowling alley called Denby Bowling Lanes on Whittier in Detroit, and it had on the side in the bar, it had like a bands would come and play, and you'd sit and you'd watch the bands and stuff like that. And so Sandy Kuzmak, which was her name? Oh well, I highly doubt that she watches my videos. But anyway, she had brought Pat up to this bar to see this band, and didn't tell my mother, and my mother didn't know. Somehow my mother found out, and she went to the bar, and Pat was sitting there drinking, having a good old time. And then my mother, like he was toasting everybody, yeah. And so then my mother says, "Oh, how about a toast?" And he turned and he looked and he went to toast her, and then he realized it was his mom. He went, "Ah!" And so she dragged him out, and then we never talked to the neighbor again, because my mother was so mad at her that she did that. That was totally irresponsible, because she was even older than him. Because when Pat was like 16 when he was at the bar, I think he was like 15 or 16, she would have been like, 17 years older than him. So she would have been like 33, 34, so she should have known better. But anyway, we always have that memory. We always tell Pat, remember when you went to the Denby Bowling Alley bar to see that band, and you took your mom with you? And he said, "I didn't take my mom. She just showed up." Okay, enough of the stories. Let's go for a walk, because it's a beautiful day, and I can't wait to get out here. So I'll talk to you guys when I get back. Well, I did see a couple walkers today, so that was nice. Saw some dogs. There's Jim coming out just to get some milk out of the fridge in the garage. What else did I see? Oh, some fathers pushing their kids in strollers. I saw 2 of them. That was a rare sighting. Not so much in my subdivision. The dads are really hands-on in this subdivision, which is nice to see. Forgot to tell you that yesterday I did walk another mile. I just didn't record it, because I knew I ran so long in the morning that I knew I just wanted to show you my food. So I got a little over 3.2 miles in yesterday. I did walk 2.25 miles this morning, and I plan on walking another mile later on this afternoon. I'm trying to get like at least 3 miles a day so I can finish this up by Saturday, my 100-mile challenge. Also, try to remember Gina Pearson in your prayers. She's going to the doctors today to find out news about her eye. She's been fighting a problem with her eye for the last 2 years, and she's going blind in the eye, and they think they might have found some nerve damage. So please say some prayers for her, because she's scared, which I would be too. Okay, let's go and drink some water, and then after I drink my water, I gotta take a shower, and then I gotta go play with Denise's dog for a little bit so she doesn't get lonely. She's a puppy, She didn't board her, and I didn't bring her over here because she's a puppy. I'll just go visit her over at her domain. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, today we're eating with Oliver, because that's Oliver's plate. Batman. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is a little more persistence, a little more effort, and what seems impossible can lead to success. 24 smart points, 4 for my half a cup of oatmeal, and 1 for my quarter cup of 2% milk. 0 for the berries, banana, grapefruit tea, and water. It's a 5-point meal. I have 19 points left. Well, guess what I forgot to do this morning? Sing to Stacy Spencer. Today's her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stacy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I'm actually at Denise's house because I had to let the dog out. And I've been meaning all day to sing to you, and I keep forgetting, but then I remembered. So I hope you have a great day. Okay. Oh, I just got done eating an apple, and I'm drinking another of the Weight Watcher cup of water. So I'm drinking another 34 ounces of water. Get my water in. I still haven't decided what I'm going to have for dinner, but I'm going to make it a healthy choice. I know that. Okay, on to the rest of my day. Okay, now we're going to have dinner with Sophia, because this is Sophia's plate. The toast is rye toast that I had left over from last weekend when my cousin was here, so it's a lot of points, but I don't want it to go bad. So it's 7 points for my 2 slices of the rye toast, 0 for my tomato and lettuce, 3 points for my center cut bacon. I have 3 slices, 1 point for a tablespoon of Miracle Whip, 2 points for 10 olives, and 3 points for my 15 grams of pita chips, 0 for my tea and water, so it's 16 points, and I still have 3 points left over. I still had a little bit of lettuce and tomato left. I'm just going to eat them plain. That sandwich was so good, but for some reason I'm feeling really full today, like I ate way too much, and I know I didn't. Okay, Alyssa, Kylie went over to Alyssa's house, so I have to go pick her up, and then Josh went to the bowling alley, so I got to go pick him up, and then when I get home, I'm going to just edit this video. Well, that was Josh telling me I don't need to pick him up. He's got a ride home, so I've only got one person to pick up. Okay, I'm going to end the video now, and I will see you guys in the morning. Be good.